Hello there, welcome back. For those who are new here, my name is Lorna and I create content on wine and every little thing in between. And for the OGs coming back, thank you for staying on. And today I have a very fun interactive video that I'm putting up for you. I've been getting so many questions on what happens during our tasting sessions, or what is even one wild blind tasting championship and what it entails. So today you can see I have 4 glasses of wine here. They are totally blind, or rather, let me say, I don't know what these wines are. I told my husband to just pick a few wines from the store and pour it without me knowing what it was. The only thing I actually know is that it's part of the Noble 9, because I did want to make it complicated. Okay, so what's Wild Blind Tasting Championships? This is an event that happens every year in France, different cities, where teams from all over the world come. They pick their best sommeliers or their best testers. They come, a team of 5 maximum, 3 minimum. They taste 12 wines blindly. By that I mean you're not blindfolded. You're just given a glass of wine and you need to dissect what that wine is. By dissecting, I mean you have to say the grape variety that wine is made of, the region that it comes from, including the country, the vintage, meaning the year that it was harvested, and also the person who produced it. It's very tough. So Kenya participated for the first time last year. They emerged 26 out of 32, which is a really big deal. They even actually beat Italians. So there's something. So this year, I'm happy to be part of the team. So yeah, let me show you how this is done. So stay tuned. So I need to have a white piece of paper. This will aid me know the color of the wine. And here I have my notebook. I'll just be writing everything I smell, everything I taste, and I'll try figure out what the grape is. Okay, I'll start with wine number 3 in this glass, but ideally white wine. I'll start with the white wine, which is white wine number 1. The first thing I'll do is bend this over a white surface paper. I can see, I'll call this a medium lemon color. So there's a criteria. So we'll start first with appearance, and the color I'd say is medium intensity, lemon in color. On the nose, before I go to the nose, I'll swirl my wine and smell it. I'm getting a lot of green fruits, pineapple. I'm getting a lot of green apple, getting a bit of restrained oaky flavors like vanilla and butter, but we'll find out. The next thing I'm gonna look is at the palate. On the palate, I'll look for a few things. So I will taste it. And spit it. And I'll now think, okay, this wine, the fruits were really unripe, and that takes me to some certain areas. When I think about it, I'm thinking of cool climate, because in a cool climate you struggle with sun, meaning fruits don't really ripe well. In sunny climate you get a lot of ripe fruits. So I'm getting unripe green fruits. Let me now taste the acidity. I'd say this is a medium acidity, medium to medium plus. Acidity is just how much you salivate when you taste it. Quite a lovely wine, actually. Okay, I'm already having in my head, I'm already figuring out what I'm gonna call, but I don't wanna jump the gun. So, okay, medium alcohol. For alcohol, you have to swallow a bit and you feel the burn on your throat. Okay, the tough part. What's the grape? What's the region? And tentatively, who is the producer? To be honest, I don't think I can get to the producer part. Oh, wait, without forgetting, what's the vintage? The year the grapes were harvested in this glass. Oh gosh, I hope I'm right. But remember, it's not a must to be right all the time. I'll have 4 other team members who can help me. So it's so difficult. So if I'm not right, it's still okay, and I'll be very proud of myself if it's right. Okay, so my final call. It's just how it's behaving, the texture, the acidity is medium. I'll not say this is old world. I'll say this is new world, meaning from countries that's outside Europe, and I'm on the southern hemisphere. I'm gonna call this grape a Chardonnay. The region, it's pointing me to two sides, either South Africa, Australia. Vintage, I'll say this is a young wine. I'll call it a 2021. Remember, vintage is plus or minus 1. So if it's 2020 or 2022, I'll still be right. So can we reveal the bottle and find out if I was right before we jump into the next? I think so, yeah. So reveal time. Nerves. Let me actually just do the reveal. So this is the wine. The Chenin Blanc. It's a 2019 vintage. It's wooded. It's from South Africa. This is now a very good indication of how difficult this is. So one thing to note, Chenin Blanc, when it's wooded, it's very confusing with Chardonnay. Like, most people really confuse the two. This has a splash of Viognier. That's the floral note that I wasn't really trying to think about. I actually really love this wine. This is a very good wine to bank. Awesome. Awesome. So we go to the next one. This video will seem a bit too long, so I might split part 1 for the white wines, then I'll do part 2 for the red wines. Wine number 2. Okay, so this one, the color not so much different with the first one, so I'll still call a medium lemon. And then on the nose, oh my goodness, what is this? Rubbery notes. What is that? But I need to find the primary fruit. Some citrus fruits here. Spice, bit of floral. Let's go to the palate. I'm getting a lot of butter, cream on the palate, and I really didn't get it on the nose. That's quite interesting. Some residual sugar, very refreshing. That's a medium acidity, medium alcohol. The finish is quite lingering. I'm also getting those green apple flavors. So what is this? That's the hardest part. So I need to call the grape, the region, producer, the vintage. What wine behaves this way? I'll still go with the Chardonnay. So when it comes to the region, I'll wonder what I'll call. I'm still on the southern hemisphere. I'm really not in the northern. Why am I feeling like I'm in South America? Am I though? Or I'm in Africa? Probably Chile. Still put SA there. A producer for sure, I can't call that. Vintage, because there's that rubbery note that I got. I don't know if it's storage or it's actually the wine itself, because now that tells me there's some development in the wine, but I can't give it more than 3 years. I'll go with a 2021. We reveal then. Reveal time. Chardonnay! Australia. Oh my God. No. And I actually got the vintage. It's 2021, guys. So here, I've gotten it Chardonnay, 2021 vintage. Okay, Jacob's Creek is the producer and Australia is the region. Okay, now we are there. Now let's do the reds. See you in the next one. Yay! That was nice now, right?
That was so nice.
Thanks.